Hello guys, and the German series continues. Tools made in Germany. Well, before we get to that, won't be seeing this much longer. This is the FH80 Snap-on 3/8 drive ratchet. If you're a subscriber, I don't care when you subscribe, and you comment on this video, you'll be put in for a chance to win the giveaway. The drawing is going to be Sunday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Time. Again, Sunday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Time. That gives you guys 2.5 days to comment. So hopefully you don't miss it. And I want to thank everybody who has subscribed so far. You guys have been fantastic. If you're new to the channel, I do a lot of mid-level tools, some low and high-end sprinkled in, along with car tips and tech tips and small repairs. My list's been boxed in, so I haven't done any repairs in the last couple of months, but they're coming up. But again, if you are a subscriber, I don't care when you subscribed, leave a comment on this video. And I'm going to ask one other thing of you. You don't have to, but leave a comment and tell me the first car that you owned, whether it was given to you, you bought it with your own money. I don't care how you got it, but as long as it was your car. The first car that you ever owned. And I'm sure that's going to be a good conversation with a lot of you guys. I always try to get you guys involved in the channel, and I always ask things like that. But I think that's going to be a very, very good, we'll get some good feedback on that. So the first car you ever owned, you know, I don't care what it was. I'm sure it was probably a beater, but a lot of us had beaters. Whether it was given to you by your parents or you bought it with your own money, the first car you ever owned, leave that for a comment. I'd love to see that. Okay, so again, this is going to be given away Sunday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Time. Okay, getting off of that. What do we got here today? Oh, we got German-made tools. I'm not going to speak any German today. My German's pretty bad, but this is the KNIPEX. This is the ear clamp pliers. The model number is 1099122. Now you're saying, what is that? I don't know much about the one-ear pliers. Well, these are good for those 1- and 2-ear clamp pliers, or fasteners, clamps, if you will. You can buy a big set of them. This is generic ones here, but it's the only ones I got available at this time. There's a bunch of better brand names in this, but you can see how they are. We'll look at one close here before we look at the pliers here. And what those pliers do is, see if we can pick this up. When they clamp on this part of it, they squeeze it together. And what's good about these, they're a lot better than the worm drive ones because they're an even amount of pressure. When you squeeze that, they give an even amount of pressure, and it's a lot better clamp than a traditional hose, traditional worm gear, and some of the other ones they have out there. But this is what I use on my Chevelle a lot. This is good for if you got the bigger ones. They're good for radiator hoses. They're good for fuel lines. They're good for transmission cooler lines. They're good for a lot of lines, and they handle quite a bit of pressure. You know, I don't know what the rating is on them. They have different clamps for different ratings, I guess. But this is the one-eared, and I will demonstrate it for you in a minute. That's the one-ear clamp, and they also do 2-ear clamps. But here's the pliers. And KNIPEX, there's a model number up here again. You can see it, 1099122. And yes, they're made in Germany. These things are pretty nice. Now, if you're going to go to this kind of clamp, I recommend you buy a good pliers because you want a good precision crimp on these, and these do it well. I'll tell you why these are really good because they do it both ways. They do it head-on. You can see the jaws there, right here. They can do it head-on, like straight on, or at an angle. If you got a tight spot, you'll see the angle, the side cutters too. See it? These are really nice. I bought a cheaper set before I bought these. You know, I thought I was going to save a few dollars. Don't waste your time. You know, you're going to go to this kind of clamp, buy a KNIPEX. I think these were around a little over $30. I can't remember exactly, but I'll leave a link in the description below. I bought them on Amazon. These are nice. The jaws line up good. There's no issues at all if you use a KNIPEX. They got cheap ones for like $10, but I don't recommend you buy those. That's not a bad price for a KNIPEX pliers. Very, very well made. I've had these for, 6, 7 years now. Used them a lot. Okay, I'm going to show you how it works. I got a regular hose here. As you can see it here, I got it on, I think it's 5/16, I'm not sure. You got to try to select one that's pretty close to the size, obviously. All right, I'm going to put it right about there. And you can see it. Okay, now we're going to crimp it, and I'll show you. And they look nice, too. That's another thing. They're aesthetically pleasing. Aesthetically, is that the word I want to use? And they look nice on the car. Put it in the jaws. I don't know if you can see this or not. You'll see me squeezing it. Try to do it with one hand, it's kind of hard. Okay. Squeezed it. Voila. And that's what it looks like when you squeeze it. They're good looking. These are stainless steel, I think. Yeah. Pretty sure they're stainless steel. And there's the way it clamps, guys. And this thing's whole. I'm pulling on this pretty good, and it's not coming apart. And there's not even a nipple on this. It's just a straight cut. It still clamps very, very well. Those things work awesome. I highly recommend these guys. You know, throw them in a road pack. Oh my God, emergency road pack. They'd be awesome. You could buy the bigger clamps. These are only the smaller ones here, but that'd be like a fuel line or something. You know, like for my Chevelle. I don't think my Chevelle is. I think it is 5/16. No, is it 5/16? I think it's 5/16. It might be 3/8. I don't remember the fuel line size, but that's how good they work, guys. They work very, very good. The only downside, you can't reuse them, you know. And they're pretty they're in there good. Really, really tight. Not a bad looking. They work great, and they're not bad looking. I got on my Chevelle, and they look nice on that car. I'm trying to get it where you can see it really good here. See how nice that looks? Not bad at all. How that clamps. So if you're looking for a better clamp than those worm gear ones, this could be an option, guys. It's good for the 1-ear and a 2-ear. They also have these in a 2-ear clamp version. This is the 1-ear, and it looks pretty good. And it holds very securely, and it doesn't damage the hose. I think these are stainless steel. Let's say yes. See the inside of it? So when you're clamping it, it's even pressure all the way around. Where with the worm gear type, it's not uniform. It's not. It breaks it damages the hose, and it's not a good seal. You know, these are even pressure all the way around. You don't get that with a worm drive one, but just trying to give you guys options, you know, and let you guys decide what's right for you. There's a bunch of these online, you know. Buy a brand name one. There's a bunch of brand name ones out there. And they got bigger ones, big sets. But the KNIPEX ear clamp pliers. Just giving you guys options. The model number again is 109912220. And leave a comment in this video if you want to be in a giveaway and you're a subscriber. And let me know what your first car was. I think that'd be a great, great, fantastic topic. That'll be Sunday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Eastern time. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great weekend. Take care.